Hi lovers, hi, how are you guys doing? Helma Daniel here. Don't be tired of seeing this shirt of mine. Don't, because I like to bath myself in the evening. But when I do, I like to dress comfortably. I love to dress comfortably, so whatever that doesn't really touch me much, because it's hot. It's hot, ne? Whatever that doesn't really touch me much, then just to walk around, just to walk around the house. Or else really I would walk around the way I want. But yeah, please don't mind the shirt. Ne? How are you guys doing? Welcome to my channel, Hilma Tendelia. Please do subscribe, Do subscribe. Do watch the videos. Do share my videos with your friends and family if they're educational. You know, this is a channel where we talk about productive stuff, ne? Where we talk about productive topics. Just weekend, I think we spoke about a woman that exposed another woman. A wife exposed another woman that is not a wife, that is a side chick. Ne? And then the husband came to give his side of the story. Ne? Just as loud as I advised other women, just as loud as I advised women, wives, who are being mistreated by men, because we saw a pregnancy there. Ne? One day, we are going to come talk about bad treatment during pregnancy, but not now. Ne? I wanted to attach it with this one, but since the men spoke, I feel the need to loudly speak to men. Ne? A boy child needs to be heard. A boy child's emotions is equally important as a girl child. Ne? We've got sons, and we are not going to give a blind eye to this. And as a woman, sorry, I'm just itchy. I'm not dirty. I'm just itchy. So, yeah, I'm fine. Sorry. As a woman, I feel the need to, speak to a boy child. Ne? We are not gonna be women that are gonna try our level best to raise boy children better, for them to go and be abused by girl children who are not raised better. Ne? A little bit of a story of this husband is that he married a grade 10 dropout or failure. Ne? And he took good care of her. Ne? They were blessed with one child who is a son, and they had problems in the marriage, because the whole time I was saying, whatever this person is talking about, it's not summing up. We need full tea, And now that the tea is here, there are points that I need to, pick up or pinpoint that can bring a marriage down, and or that brought this marriage down, that we can learn something from. But apart from that, I am going to advise a boy child at the end. Ne? First thing first is he spoke about him trying to take her, to school, and she ate up the money. Let us just say the wife had bad money management, ne? And this man, at the end of the day, he endured what we call financial abuse. Abuses comes in different forms. Ne? We've got emotional abuse, we've got, but I want to believe emotional abuse and financial abuse. Ne? These things don't really be far from one another. Ne? Emotional abuse and financial abuse. Ne? When you are married to somebody's son, ne? As women, can we not do this to other men, to other people's children's name? If somebody is really honestly taking care of you, the best you can do is appreciate them. When you appreciate them, is help them grow. As a wife, we have got, sorry, guys, my throat is very busy. My throat is very busy. I want to believe it's because of this cough that I caught last week. I want to believe that we. No wonder it's open here. I will close the window later. Guys, bear with me, please. I'm not okay, but we need to talk. Sorry, we need to talk, guys. It's okay. I'm gonna be okay. What was I talking about? Okay. I was talking about a boy child needs to be heard. When somebody's son is taking care of you, appreciate. As a woman, we have got specific criteria that men needs to look at, and the best we can do is at least be builders. We must be able to multiply. If a man gives you 10K, find a way to multiply it or use it accordingly so that you grow as a family, ne? Not play with it, ne? Because remember, you've got children here. Remember, you've got children, and whatever you are doing is for your children's. Well, let me tell you now what this man endured. He spoke a lot on financial abuse as the main reason why the marriage crumbled. I think I've spoken about financial abuse as much as I can on this channel, and actually it's a pity that we are not loud about it, but this is something that is among us. It's around us, it's among us. He spoke about a woman who is busy taking loans, taking cash loans, taking loans. And with loans, there's interest. After a while, interest goes up. And the husband is complaining that my wife is taking loans, but at the end of the day, I have to repay these loans that have got nothing to do with me and that have got nothing to do with the house. You are going to get loans, but these loans are doing nothing for the house. He spoke about taking a husband to the bank to take 20,000 loan, which she said it was for something I cannot remember, and then next she didn't use it for the specific reason. That is manipulation. It's emotional manipulation. It's manipulation. It's lies. Ne? And all of us, being it a woman, being it a man, you wouldn't want to be lied to in that manner. When a person is taking loans, but they're just chowing the money with their friends. We are talking about a person that just want quick money. In this what do you call them? What do you call these things that comes up? A lot of them. These ones that comes up, money laundering schemes or whatever. These things that just comes up fast, collecting money to put this money, to put that money, to maybe those type of things. These things of forex, when you give somebody money to trade for you, next thing you have lost your money. Those type of things. Ne? And another thing that he complained about is I even tried my level best. Good. I'm done here. Another thing that she spoke about is friends. Ne? Guys, for as much as we speak about men and friends and their friends, that we feel that men and their friends, they don't value marriages, we must also be careful of men, of our friends, and more especially not only men but our friends. Us as women, we also have got friends. We must also be very, very careful of friends. As wives, it is our responsibility to make sure that we choose friends that are in order for our homes, ne? friends that are in order for our homes. More especially important so because those people that we are, associating ourselves with, those okumeko magumbogetu, so they are friends for our houses. And definitely their kids are going to mingle with our kids at some point in time. And you want your children to mingle with children of people that are in order. Because then you know that, hey, this home, this elder is in order, so these kids are going to be in order. So you want your kids to, mingle with other households where you know that even if you're like, I'm going to drop them here, the morals are not really far. But when we choose bad friends for ourselves, and more especially friends that are ruining our relationships and marriages, those ones, we might want to double check our friends very, very, very wisely. I've been very lucky. I think I've made a video where I've spoken that I've been in a choir for a lot of years. And dealing with or observing Christians, being with Christians and observing Christians, I should say I want to believe that Satan messes up people that are closer to the church more. Things are among the people that are closer to churches. Satan is trying to, mess around there where the people are closer to God. So while you are closer to God, don't relax and be like, people are Christians. Be a little bit more careful because Satan wants to mess around there. And you do not want to be to just have your life messed up because you are not a little bit more careful and you just want to walk around saying, I am surrounded by Christians. So I want to speak about a church because he said that he was in a church, and he was in a revival church. I've never been in these churches that like the revival ones, but unfortunately, I want to believe people are people, and I'm going to just adjust them, speak accordingly. We don't go to church because we are perfect. We go to church because we need God in our lives. We don't go to church because we are clear of sins. We don't sin. But we go there because then we go there to praise our Lord and to ask God for forgiveness of our sins and to ask God to help us live life in a better way, or help us to be good people. It's like we are a work in progress, just like anybody else. Now, when I speak about let me not go far. I don't want to go far, because if I go far, you're not gonna like me. You're not gonna like me, yeah. And I don't want you not to like me. So on churches, let me end there. Now let us talk about friends of opposite sex. Us as women, we must be very careful of friends of opposite sex, just as much as men must be careful of friends of opposite sex. If any type of friendship is threatening your marriage or your relationship, then it's not worth it. When you have a type of a friend that your partner is having thoughts of you sleeping with them, then there's a problem. I do not want to believe this wife had a friend of an opposite sex that a husband thinks, I don't know whether he have evidence or not, but in his brain, when I'm listening to him very attentively, he thinks he's sleeping with him and he thinks he is eating this money with him, that he's busy laundering, like borrowing somewhere that the husband at the end of the day is responsible for paying for. And this is his thoughts. I don't know whether he have evidence enough or not, but yeah, that is his thought. Well, my sons come here. Hopefully we are not going to go beyond 20 minutes. Ne? Now my sons come here. Ne? There are some criteria that you must. I think I made a video here on a conversation that I was having with a taxi driver when I used to take taxis, and I really used to enjoy having chats with taxis. I think I missed that moment. But the taxi drivers, there was a statement that was made by a taxi driver to say that most women don't come for me, but this statement relates exactly to this wife. Yeah? Most women that are goes to these revival churches are people that when you are enjoying your life and you enjoy your life too much, and now you see that, okay, fine, now I want to settle down, I need a husband of my own. Then you go to church, then you say you are born again, then you say you have changed your life. Then man comes for you, then you are beautiful, and then you are born again, and then they marry you. And next thing, this is exactly it. You literally married omgada. Wamona when onto ihuvuko kuna konasha. And then you all of a sudden you think you have changed your life. And you did not change your life. And then you pick me. And then when you marry me, and then I'm a whole different type of a person. I am not saying this is what this woman is, but this is what it looks like. I do not know her, but from a distance, when you are observing a story from a distance, it's giving this type of criterias. Ne? Because when you hear a woman who have 2 children that are with their fathers, and then you get married, and then you are leaving a husband with a child, just in and out of the house, going to your mother's house. Next thing, the allegations of you having a man on the side that you sleep with, or you are sleeping with. This allegation that I don't know whether it's true or not, or if it's even true. If it's not true, then that's something else. And then we are here with allegations of a person trying to grow you, but you are refusing to grow. What a good opportunity. I want to believe that this husband is trying to cover. I want to believe this man loved this woman so much, and he's not telling us everything, because I want to believe that if you are capable of getting loans like this with money, what else do you use this money for? Do you drink or not? Are you sober or not? Until I know I'm running with one-sided story, but until we get another side of the story, there's always 2 sides to a story. But this story right here makes sense. The other one that we got first couldn't make sense, but this one that is more detailed, it makes sense. It makes sense so much, because I've seen women that give birth to children and then they just drop children there and then they go. I've seen those type of women. Now, to my men, I need to give you advice. Ne? Not everybody that says I'm born again is born again. Not everybody that says, sometimes, when they say a leopard does not change its skin. What statement is that? A leopard never changes its what? That statement. Sometimes those statements, apply them accordingly. When you are choosing a life partner, more especially to you men, don't gamble. I saw, and also there's a danger in choosing somebody that have got nothing to lose. I saw a lot of men now are scared of independent women, but for as much as you are scared of independent women, there are independent women that are good and loving and caring. So go for those ones. I would suggest you go for independent women independent women that are well raised. There's a difference between an independent woman that did not get home training, an independent woman who is well trained, that got home training. There is God fearing. Go for those ones. Ne? God fearing. Go for those ones. Look at women's past. Don't ignore them. Just like he's dropping children with other men, he will come and drop children with you. Go for a woman that doesn't abuse alcohol. There's a difference between a woman that, those women that like clubbing too much, those ones, my sons, listen to me very attentively. Stay away from them. Don't marry a woman that is out and about in the clubs or even at the bars. Leave them alone. Trust and believe, leave them alone. Look for hardworking women and humble women. Hardworking women and humble women. You are looking for somebody to help you multiply. You are not looking for somebody to help you decrease what you are working hard for. I am telling you, emotional abuse is real and financial abuse is real. And you men also matter. You matter as much as we women, we matter. You know, if I were to advise a woman, I advise women accordingly. And if I have to advise a boy child, then unfortunately I have to advise you accordingly. When you listen, when you are getting a woman to marry, listen to me very attentively. Observe how she likes stories. If a woman talks too much about other people's, if the woman talks too much about other people's businesses, stay away. Stay away. Komba devo kuna antu aitha nonsere. Untu atseara. Stay away. And when you are choosing beautiful women, because you guys have got a weakness for beautiful women, don't forget to attach some brains to the beauty. Ne? Let me tell you one thing. When you meet a woman that is not in order, don't try to change a woman. Look for a woman who is content. You know why I'm saying these things? It's because otatene akwakusiroshimpyo. Ne? You are not like us women. If I am an independent woman and I'm independent, and a husband or a man is behaving otherwise, a home that is carried by an independent woman won't fall on the ground. Because as women by nature, we know how to hold homes together. It won't crumble. It won't. But when a man is in order, and that man does not you can just tell that actually chances of you falling is very high. You men by nature, you don't know how to handle problems like we do. You guys are very, I don't want to call you, I don't know. You don't handle problems the way we do. As women, we hardly break. We don't crack that easily. But you men, the way you handle problems is different to us. Ne? We do have the strong ones, but I'm just observation. Ne? So you might want to give it a best shot when it comes to a wife. Don't gamble. Don't gamble. Trust and believe when I give you this advice. Don't gamble. Don't gamble, ne? Don't gamble. A mother is a mother to children's. A mother is a mother to children's. There is the type of love that is like a nurturing love that we as mothers give to children. That men have their own way of loving children, but us, we have ours. That is unique. You do not want to have yourself a home where the mother of the child is somewhere else. Those children, those ones with mothers that are absent, they're also going to grow and have childhood traumas. They're also going to grow and have traumas of mothers just running away and they're not there to show them love. Ne? There are ways of love and nature that a woman brings to the table that is different from a man's. Ne? So with that well said, when you are choosing a wife for yourself, please try your level best to give it the good shot. We want to talk about issues of marriages and relationships that comes to the table that are common, not these unique ones where the wife is messing things up. You know? Of course, we also don't want a man that is doing that. We also don't want a man that is doing that. But to a man, you wouldn't... yeah. All I want to say is that I understand the men and a man child must be heard. Ne? Where there is a problem, a man child must be heard, and it's okay. And one thing that I've realized is that let me give you another advice before I leave. Ne? Good sex comes with experience. Ne? When good sex comes with experience, there's something that I put here. I think I must just dismiss it quickly. Okay. A good sex comes with experience. Ne? When you men nowadays, you are looking for a lot of things in a woman, and sometimes you want good sex, and good sex sometimes is there by the horse. People that are sleeping around. It's there. Ne? And sometimes you must choose very wisely. Are you taking good sex home? Or are you getting a woman in order, then you go and teach her your good sex there, home, with a brain and with good characters? Or are you taking somebody who's going to be clubbing with you in the evening and cheating on you? And choose wisely, because you might get it. Yes, we are not saying the ones that are don't get it, but when you want it firsthand immediately like that, and you don't want to do the work of teaching, you might collect a bad woman for yourself. See, good experience comes with practice. Practice makes perfect. If you know what I mean. For you to become a pro at something, you should have more years of experience, and some experiences comes with different people and different partners. So be smart there. Sometimes it's better to get yourself somebody that you are learning things with, but that somebody is sharp here. Ne? I wish you well. And I wish you don't take my advice for granted. And I wish I've at least put something in your brains as a woman. Ne? We've got women that are really busy. And more especially those churches, just because a person is in church, it doesn't mean they're perfect. This applies to all of us. We are all just sinners looking for salvation. I'm not saying go choose somewhere else which is not in church. No. I'm saying even when you are choosing among the church girls, choose very wisely. Choose very wisely. We do have people in churches that like stories. We do have people in churches that are doing exactly the same things that people in the clubs are doing. So choose very wisely. And this applies to both men and women. That's it from me, Helma Daniel. I will see you guys in my next video. Bye bye.